Carti is back at it with women in this video, which is a true grassy green ass. Fans are accusing Carti of being the target of an organized smear effort, rather than denouncing him or even expressing any worry. And the fact that this is Playboi Carti has been really annoying me, as if he were a well-known serial abuser of domestic violence. He is not a decent man. So why is the discovery of a fork in the kitchen a surprise to everyone? I will stop yapping. Socrates, you already know I'm the hood. Let's get going. According to reports, Carti was taken into custody on October 3rd prior to his performance. In case you haven't heard, Carti is embarking on his second Antagonist tour after the previous one was cancelled. However, as soon as this news surfaced, Underscore began to declare, it's fake news. As I'll discuss a little later, his girlfriend Gio instantly made a damage control Instagram story stating, it's fake news. To be honest, you are a robot if you believe this without question. I'm not trolling. Carti has previously made news for her abuse and domestic violence. One of them involves a Yazulia, Ruby Rose, and even a girlfriend who is pregnant. And I have a few thoughts about that, but I'll save them for now. I also did a film on that subject in the past. I'm trying to say that Carti is a wealthy and influential man. Therefore, intimidating a potential victim into compliance or silence is not unusual. To put it another way, I don't believe Gio's Instagram story, since you didn't even spell defamation correctly. How are you going out of your way to claim that this is a defamation campaign? This account is also the height of dick eating. But these idiots felt that their allegation of a defamation campaign was supported by the fucking Goig post. However, let me go over what actually transpired. Carti was being driven to a rehearsal on October 2nd by a man named Carl Rio. Gio and Carti got into a fight about sex. Carl also says that if he intervened, Carti threatened to beat him and Gio up. The problem is that, although Carl did not witness it, he says Gio was struck in the chest. He pulled over to another spot and urged the security guards to take Carti out of his car, even though all he could see of her was her slumped over, clutching her chest. Following all of this, Carti struck Carl in the mouth as Gio was getting out of his car, causing him to sustain whiplash, bruises, and swelling. The security guards broke up the altercation. As I previously stated, I believe that he struck the driver and probably Gio as well. Remember, he's been like this before. According to Iggy Alea, he abuses women on a regular basis. His baby mom is that. She has been outspoken about Carti's poor baby fathering skills for years. When his son was born, he actually played the game with Uzi.
While I was pregnant, this man didn't even come to see his son be born. He went to Philly to play the PlayStation with little Uzi. He thought that was more important than seeing his son be born. And I had a scheduled C-section, by the way, because my son was so big that they were like, you can't have a natural birth. I'm not still with him, in case you're wondering. No, I'm not still with him. I had to go do business. I didn't want to be a hater. Let him go out there. They thought my son wasn't his son, his fans, because he wasn't there the weekend that he was born. Yeah, I know, because he isn't shit. Not because he's not his son. Not because he's not his son, though. Just because you wanted to play the PlayStation, though. Who misses their first son being born? It's COVID. He's the only person you can only pick one person during COVID when you're having a baby to be on your approved list. Of course, I picked my son's father to come and be there, but he was busy apparently.
You're telling me that the man who is known for mistreating women and even skipping the birth of his son won't be acting like a straight villain? I'm not implying that this tape proves he is violent. That is not a heartfelt act. It's not whimsical. That sounds like something from a villain's playbook. What really irritates me is why someone would need to launch a smear campaign on Carti. The smearing is done by the Underscore. No one is investing any money or effort on it. And that fact alone isn't all. Those who claim that this is a smear campaign are behaving as though these fictitious accusations would have any real significance. Carti is practically shielded from some of the world's largest glazers. Giving someone this much of your own energy is, in my opinion, insane. At that point, can you really call it living your life? Wasting valuable energy on glazing and defending a violent man who doesn't even care about you.
Nigga, you a pussy. You go ahead. What you gonna shoot me?
Pulling out the phone for a game?
Nigga, cause you reaching, bitch.
I'm saying I
you
don't
reaching.
know you, gang. I don't know you.
Yo, now you wanna talk, nigga? Nigga, what you mean, nigga? Put the pistol down. Put the pistol down and fight me, nigga. Put the pistol down and fight me. Nigga, don't worry about who I am, nigga. I'm built like that, nigga. Fuck a pistol. Pistol, what your hands like? What your hands like? Now, what y'all wanna do?
People are attempting to persuade me that this is a smear effort based on a video that shows Buddy allegedly slapping or pistol whipping the cameraman. Yes, exactly. And I mean just that. How come you see videos like these, the numerous reports that say Carti is physically abusing people, and the numerous women who have spoken out against him, and still believe that people are actively trying to discredit him or are using their own resources to bring him down? It turns out that Carti is scheduled to return to court in December, and they even released some dispatch audio related to the incident.
Deputies responding, the caller didn't stay in the area. He said they were two black suburban type vehicles, both parked at the River Road light on River Road. They looked like they were headed into the half-top intersection, but he didn't stick around. There was also a female standing next to the two men fighting. The caller, he says he was the driver of a limousine company and that the individual he was driving was the one who punched him. I'll add the information to your call comments.
Doesn't sound like it's ongoing, but I'll let you know. Thank you.
We just spoke with Carl. He's still at that address. He's stating that the suspect that punched him got in another vehicle, another black Suburban. He went down River Road, so we're going to try and find him. Apparently he's threatened to hit and shoot that other driver too, so we're going to go check him down. I want you guys stage at 100 South just to see if we can catch this guy. It's a limousine connection, black SUV. We're going to have dispatch put out an ATL for it as well.
With the exception of mentioning Carti punching Gio, it essentially supports what TMZ was saying. But here's some more reasons why I think he did it. Do you recall the woman I mentioned before who was pregnant? She was speaking to the police about everything that happened to her after she was strangled.
While I was pregnant, he would always, I don't know, he would treat me better than he treated me now, just knowing that any second, I could leave him and go find someone else or do whatever I wanted. And now that I'm pregnant, and this is what he's told me. He's like, now that you're pregnant, you can't do that. So I feel, I don't know why he feels like that, but it's like he can do whatever and say whatever because I'm pregnant and I have to depend on him.
Again, no need for a smear. This expectant mother describes how Carti tried to exert control on her due to her pregnancy, and even though this is the same woman who said he choked her, I'm expected to consider the circumstances and continue to suspect that he actually hit her. Yes. Okay, buddy. Furthermore, it's quite distressing to hear a woman describe her experiences with Carti in such detail. Even after seeing this, people will continue to ignore it. They will continue to maintain King Vamp's innocence. This is a smear campaign, they will say. It's crazy and verging on mental disease. As I mentioned, nobody should have this much authority for any purpose. Since I'm a major Tyler fan and I created a video basically criticizing him for being strange, this actually makes me think of Tyler. I'm like, come on, bro. When I witness Carti supporters unable to keep it to themselves, I'm not even saying that you have to stop playing the music. When you have your own distinct emotions and energy connected to the information you're consuming, I think it's possible to detach art from the artist. While listening to some of this songs, some people are going through the darkest time of their lives and are extremely depressed. Therefore, I am unable to go and order them to stop banging it. That would be going too far. However, can we at least acknowledge the poor quality of some of these artists? Particularly when actual victims and participants are involved. That's my only thought. Additionally, it extends beyond Carti's immediate circle, including the ladies in his life. They would also be innocent onlookers.
About 10 minutes ago, Playboi Carti's crew jumped me and my girlfriend, all because I wanted to ask him to sign my picture. He took my picture and he told his gang, go get his phone from him. Me and my girl ran and they chased us down. And what I did is I gave him my girlfriend's phone because I have the video of him snatching it and getting angry. Here's the video.
Nah, chill, bro.
To be fair, when this clip was released, my underscore and I were discussing it when they tried to convince me that there was a case to be made for Carti because the fans were making fun of him with the image on the right. However, he shared the Instagram story himself, appearing extremely vivacious. Therefore, why did he submit it if he had an issue with it? He sicked his minions on this pair. But why? People are attempting to discredit King Vamp, but it's a smear campaign. I simply cannot tolerate those eaters. Furthermore, they aren't even the good type. But let's get back to Gio. According to my personal theory, the relationship may be abusive and toxic. People saw this video and began to wonder what Gia was wearing because she appeared to be in a somewhat unflattering position. Additionally, I am aware of when someone is gone and when they are relaxing because I work in ZA. Additionally, she appears quite absent in this clip, in my professional opinion. To be honest, I don't know much about the inner workings of their relationship, so I won't talk about it too much. Even though I can only make educated guesses based on what _ are telling me, it's still something to consider. Carti is not a decent individual. You have circuits in your body if you think _ is telling you it's a smear campaign. Circuits, electronics, and nothing but code coursing through you, not bones and flesh. I had nothing further to say after that. May you all be blessed. For more uninvited opinions, subscribe. I'm going to leave this place. Goodbye.